It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is the Bulldozer. And up against them, it's Billy Dibb, standing 5'7.5" tall with a reach of 70.5 inches, nicknamed the Kid from Sydney, Australia.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
First up, the Bulldozer from the United States of America. Billy Dibb, what a great story, a cancer survivor, and of course the former IBF featherweight champion of the world. The Kid fights out of Sydney, Australia.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America, wearing the cyan trunks with gray trim, the Bulldozer. Fighting out of the blue corner from Sydney, Australia, here is a featherweight champion of the world, Billy the Kid Dibb.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Take the phone off the hook.
All right.
This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Which fighter will say no mas? The left jab is landing at will. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
A perfect counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Dibb goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath. Got right. Brush it off. Get on with the job.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. That was a terrible...
You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change to...
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
On to the second round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fight has a real good flow to it. Beautiful counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well done with that counter shot. Jab slightly off target. You'd like to see more jabs. And he scores with the counter. The perfect counter lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the...
1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up.
You've coasted this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tough...
Let him up. Would you take him out? He's too tired. He's not...
Go out, the first minute, stick my hand in the jab, and then start gathering it.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's get it started in round 3. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That uppercut can't get through. This fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside, and winning round after round.
It's a flat for the fight. That's right there. You've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Only catching air with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're in desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work, that's it. Breathe. Just get your breath back. Good work.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
No, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in.
I'm telling you. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at him.
Confidence away. Go out in the first minute. Stick him on the end of your jab.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to be smart.
Stop him in his tracks. Let's get out there. Get your butt.
So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather right back into the action.
Just vary it up a little bit so you can't figure out. Great. Just stay focused.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Good counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
It's a terrible round, Mary. Come on. You've let him back into the fight.
Great round. Now, relax. The jab's working now.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your...
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid.
Smart. Otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Get up.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you
No free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
to win the round. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Just stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a
The
little
referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still landing the power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That jab misses. That counter shot lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. How about that time counter shot? This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I'm happy. Like that round. Just the same again. Don't
Go out there, you win this next round for me, kid. You've been coasting this.
start tiring you. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at everyone off of you.
You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence.
Go out there and finish him. The jab's working nice.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your
Stay focused. Don't let him become the fight. Great round.
shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
In the power shots. Don't forget the jab. And don't get
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up. You get a breather.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Let's start the sixth. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Incredible work rate. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Catch and shoot. That jab won't score. Ultimate step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
He's not in your
Work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on the jab. You breathe when you're stepping around. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're gonna.
Good one. Just stay focused.
You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks.
Need to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
That jab back.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, they'll see it and they'll ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
The straight right just misses. Through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about that round.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Just to win this next round for me, kid. I need you to focus on what...
The gaps will appear and he'll start tiring out. Good work.
Getting back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already.
You getting soft on me?
Body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so he can't figure out. Great.
In the bag. And now you're going to let him back into it. You're starting to miss him.
Great work. Stay focused.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. So just keep him on the end of his jab.
Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Now this is about character. This is about want.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch, counter punch. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
Sometimes until you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there, they want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get a kitchen sink.
Feel good? Good man.
Get there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag. And
You're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics.
Absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to
get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
You're way better. He's not in your league. Come on.
The jab's working nice. There's 1-2 straight.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
Great round. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing it.
And we enter the ninth. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Look how that straight's affecting them. The straight right just misses. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That counter punch caught, and that'll do it as the bulldozer goes down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
Let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
Great round, great round. Now, relax, relax. Just stay focused.
Start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that.
So just keep him on the end of his jab. Getting your timing already. Alright?
You could go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box. Be smart. Get your shots off. Don't give him anything.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab.
Do not worry about it, kid. You're getting soft on me.
Good work. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
He's shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
The jab's working nice. Well, 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Here comes the 10th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Well done with that counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. His stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back in.
smart. Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Stick a few body shots in there a little bit. Just vary it up a little bit so you can't feel it.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Base.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing with power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
Put all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Good work. Just stay focused.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Jab back.
Him again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear, and he'll start to.
There's the bell to start round 11. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. This could be the end! The storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
I love that. That jab's slick. The jab's good.
Get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win.
It worked. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. We've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basics. Just get your...
Great. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be...
boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Oh, he's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go. But you've got to...
on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let it...
Just stay focused. Don't let him back
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Come on, switch on.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing the power shots. Good. Don't forget the jab. And don't...
And there's the bell to start round 12. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated...
And down goes the bulldozer. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And the referee's going to allow him to fight. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
Unanimous? You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.